So here's my take on why the vast percentage of golfers in the world slice the ball. Now, my opinion is, after 25 years plus of teaching golf and watching coaches coach, and I believe golfers have really never ever learned how to square the club face. So if the club face, in my opinion, if it's the biggest influencer of the path that the club takes down to the ball, then we need to learn to control the club face in order to have a proper path coming into the ball. I hope that makes sense. So my experience is if a player has gone for years and years and years from the onset, not learning how to square the club or the face of the golf club, then they end up swinging on an incorrect path, right? Bad things happen with the ball. We don't need TrackMan to see that. So as we take the club up to the top, if I spend 5, 10, 15 years with a lead wrist that's in extension, what I'm doing is I'm training myself to swing the golf club with an open club face. So a lead wrist extension here, a face of the golf club that looks like this. As I get into impact, the face of that club is pointed well out to the right. Okay, so it's either a lack of understanding on the student's part or neglect on the coach's part for not concentrating and making it a priority to teach players to square the face. So in my opinion, if you have a student that hits 25, 35, 45, 50 balls week after week, and every ball's starting out well right of the target and slicing more to the right, we've got an issue. So what a player needs to learn to do is to create lead wrist flexion. So the opposite of being an extension here is creating flexion or twisting. Okay? I always like to equate the rotation of the handle of the club with an Olympic diver on one of the big metered platforms. As a diver, if you think of the grip handle as a diver falling from a platform and doing his tricks and twists, the handle of the golf club is falling and it's twisting at the same time. If we twist it this way, we create extension in the lead wrist. We create an open club face. What we want to make sure that we're trying to do is we're twisting the club more this way, okay? And that's going to create a more square club face. So as we approach impact, you'll see that the leading edge of the golf club is more parallel to my spine at this point, as opposed to a lead wrist that's an extension and the club face is wide open. So thinking about what the lead wrist and its role in the golf swing is hugely important. So get the lead wrist moving in flexion to help eliminate that slice.